All right, so hopefully we have everything resolved. Can hear everything good. All right. So this is the BHB World Series. So welcome everybody. We are live in Cleveland. Not for the Wahoos, but for the Steamers. This is your host, Donnie Dickshot, your fabulous host of the BHB tonight. So welcome everybody. Normally, I don't do any of the broadcasting, thank God, because I'm probably not going to be that great, but we'll find out. But tonight, it is the game we have all been waiting for, the Battle of the Bartolo. It is going to be between the Cleveland Steamers and the expansion team, the San Juan Cazadores. So we've already done the preview on the BHB tonight. If you haven't listened to that, go back and listen to it. If you don't do it for me, at least do it for Darla. I know she's probably listening. So shout out to my girl, Darla. I miss you. I wish that you didn't have to go to Cleveland in the Battle of Darla, but it happens. So really looking forward to these games tonight. These should be fantastic. We are going to try to do 4 games. Once we get those done, then games 5, 6, and 7, if necessary, will be on Monday. And those will, I believe, be hosted by Mafia. So looking forward to those if we even have them. But you never know. San Juan could come in and whoop some ass, and Cleveland come in and show what's going on. So, but the lineup tonight is looking like this. It looks like Phillips will be batting. Let's see here. Actually, we're gonna double check everything, make sure we're good. There we are. So it looks like the playoff lineup is as goes. Joey Phillips batting first, playing center field. Jamie Borquez batting second, playing short. Trent Williams batting third, playing first base. Biscuit Basher batting fourth, playing right field. Patrick McKinstry batting fifth, playing left field. Looks like Bob Marley batting sixth, playing catcher. Dusty Cross batting seventh and playing third base. Charlie Bubblegum hitting in that 8th spot, playing second. And Ricardo Saragosa will be the starting pitcher for tonight's game. This is a pretty good lineup. We've obviously seen what they can do with the bats. Like I said in the BHB tonight, we're going to have to take a look at what they do pitching-wise, see if they can hold off the firepower that the Steamers have. Speaking of the Steamers, we're going to be getting to that lineup here in a second once we get some of the game footage rolling here. But I do want to see everybody in the chat. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Should be a good time. Should be fun. We are going to be live in Cleveland at the Motor Yard. And there goes Ricardo Saragosa. He's getting warmed up, getting ready. Really excited about this game. This should be good. All right, and so here is going to be the lineup here in a minute. We will go over that real quick for the Steamers, and then we will get right into some BHB action. All right, everything's looking pretty good so far. So batting first and playing second base is Willie Mays Hayes. Kevin Chumbawamba batting second, playing center field. Dong Manningly, Darla's new man, playing first base, batting third. Rogers Chambers hitting that cleanup spot, playing third base. Travis Bickle playing left field. This will probably be his last series, I would think. Brown batting sixth, playing shortstop. Thermos Monsoon in the squat, actually, batting seventh. And Chris Rizzo batting eighth, playing right field. And the man, the myth, the legend, Barry Steak Fries hitting in that ninth spot, and he will be the starter for today. So let's get right into the BHB World Series, the battle for the Bartolo, coming up next. right, and here we go. Cleveland's going to take the field. Joey Phillips is going to be coming up to the plate here. And here he is, Joey Phillips, standing in the box. Barry steak fries, beautiful windup, and that is going to be low and outside, ball one. Steak fries with the pitch, and that's going to be foul off to the left side. Here's the wind to pitch, and that is strike two, just low. That's going to be ball two up high. And there's a shot to Dong Mattingly, but he's going to scoop that right up and get the first out of the ball game. And here comes Jamie Borquez. Had a pretty good season so far, Borquez has. And there's low and outside, ball one. Steak fries, wind up. There's a delivery, same spot, ball two. And there is the first swing of the bat, strike one. And it's now a 3-1 count. And there is Jamie Borquez taking the first walk of the game. And that is going to bring up Trent Williams, the former Mad Panda, now former Desperado. Wind up. And there's a shot to left field. That's got a shot to be foul, and it is. Foul ball out of play. Here's the wind up, the pitch, and another foul ball. Will Trent Williams get it in between the lines? Let's see. And there's a shot to second. Willie Mays Hayes getting the scoop, getting the second, and that is not going to be a turn two. That is going to be safe at first, and that's going to bring up Biscuit Basher. He's been bashing quite a few home runs this season. Let's see what he can do here. Low, ball one. And there's a shot, but foul out of play. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's going to be ball two, 2-1 count. Wind up the pitch, and that's going to be a shot to right center. That's going to get down. That's going to get some extra bases. Phillips rounding third, or Borquez, rounding third and heading home. And that is going to be the first run of the ball game, thanks to a triple by Biscuit Basher. And here comes Patrick McKinstry. Two out, one on. That's a foul. Steak fries. And that's going to be a shot deep to center field. I don't know if he's going to get to it. Back to the wall. And that is, that is an out right there. And that is going to end the inning. One hit, one run on that triple by Biscuit Basher. And the score is 1-0. Willie Mays Hayes stepping up to the plate. Zaragoza looking big and sexy as always. And that is going to be a pop fly to left. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Here comes Kevin Chumbawamba, one of the vote getters for the MVP award. Ball one up high. That's going to be another pitch up high. And that is straight down the gut for strike one. Zaragoza coming back at him again. That's going to be ball three. Will he walk him? And that's going to be a little dribbler to third. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Dong Mattingly. Let's see if he's got any stamina left after having Darla for a few days. Here's the windup, and that is going to be foul off to the right side. Zaragoza, the windup, the pitch, and that's going to be a big shot to first base. Trent Williams right there in the dirt for the third out of the inning. So after one, the Cazadores up 1-0. And you hear that nice soothing music. That is Bob Marley walking up to the plate. Here's the windup, and that's going to be high for ball one. Steak fries winds up. Here's the pitch, and that's a good swing by Marley, but that is his first strike of the inning. And there's a powerful shot by Marley right to the catcher, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. And now here comes Dusty Crust, the third baseman. Here's the wind up, the pitch, and that's a shot, but that's a foul ball out of play. And there's another foul ball. Let's see if he goes 3 in a row. Yes, he does. All right. Does he do 4 foul balls in a row? No. Ball one high. Steak fries, wind up the pitch, and that is inside ball two. Another wind up in the pitch. And that is a called strike 3. I'm not really sure about that one, folks, but Steak fries getting the MVP treatment. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's going to be a shot through the shortstop right into left, and that is going to be the first hit of the inning for the Cazadores. They get one on, and here comes Ricardo Zaragoza. Let's see if he can help his own cause here. And that's a foul ball to the right side. Steak fries. And there's a strike right there. Let's see if he can get this out. And there's ball one. And just a bit outside, but he swings anyway, and that is going to be the inning. So up to bat will be Chambers, Bickle, and Jackson Brown. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Let's see if they can get something going. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that is going to be high, ball one. And that is going to be ball two. And that's a swing, and that's a shot to center field. Phillips looks like he's calling it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes the ghost, Travis Bickle. And that is just a bit outside. And there's a shot to second base, but that is going to be fielded, and that is going to be the second out of the inning for the Steamers. Jackson Brown coming up to the plate to try to get a hit for the Steamers, but Saragosa's locking them down so far. And that is going to be a foul ball out of play, and here comes the windup and the pitch, and that is going to be a shot to right center field, but it looks like that's going to be catchable, and that is going to end the inning. Still the same score, 1-0, San Juan. We are at the top of the order here for the Cazadores. So Joey Phillips up to the plate. There's the pitch, and that's a shot to short left, but looks like Jackson Brown's going to get that one, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Here comes Jamie Borquez. He got a walk, and he was actually the lone run that came across the plate. Wind up the pitch, and that is just a bit outside. Here's the wind up, the next pitch, and that is going to be a shot up the middle. And what a play by Willie Mays Hayes. Will he get the out? No, he will not. But a beautiful diving stop by Willie Mays Hayes nonetheless. And here comes Trent Williams trying to knock that run in, and that is going to be a called strike one. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be foul out of play. And here's the wind up the pitch again. That's going to be high. Let's see if they try a hit and run. Nope, they don't. That's ball two. 2-2 count. And there's a steal right there. Let's see if Monsoon can get him, and that is going to be a pickoff right there by Thermos Monsoon. He is belly full of Campbell's chicken soup. And that was a great throw by Thermos Monsoon to get the out. So now coming up to the plate is going to be Biscuit Basher. He bashed one into right center earlier. There's a hit to third, but that is going to be the last out of the inning. And still the same score, 1-0. The Steamers still trying to look for their first hit. There he is, Thermos Monsoon, the man, the myth, the soup legend. And there's a hit right up the middle, and that's going to be the first hit of the ball game. I told you guys, he's filled up with Campbell's Chunky Soup, and that's why he's been playing pretty well so far in this game. And here comes Chris Rizzo. No relation to any Rizzo at all. Strike one. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is low and outside, ball one. Here's another wind up, and that's going to be foul out of play, 1-2 count. And there's a pitch, and that's going to be a shot to right center field. This is going back to the wall. Not sure if this is going to be in or out, and that is gone. Home run for the Cleveland Steamers. I am sorry, I picked the wrong damn team. And what a shot there by Rizzo, as this makes this a 2-1 ball game. What a hit by Rizzo to right center field. Beautiful play. And here is Steak Fries trying to add to the lead here. And that's a straight ground ball to Saragosa, and that is going to be the first out of the ball game. And here comes the top of the order with Willie Mays Hayes. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be a big shot right down the right field line, but that's foul out of play. Just inside for ball one, so 1-1 count. And that's another foul ball, 1-2. Here's the pitch, and that is just outside, 2-2 count for Saragosa. Wind up the pitch, and that's a shot to center field. Joey Phillips has got to get on it, and he has got the out right there. And that is going to bring up Kevin Chumbawamba. There's the pitch, and that's a shot to third. And he's got it riled up, and that is going to be the third out of the inning, but the damage has been done. The Steamers taking the lead 2-1, going into the top of the fourth. Here is McKinstry. He is 0 for 1 today. Wind up and the pitch, and that is high, ball one. There's a pitch, and that is called strike one. And there's a swing, and that's going to be a hit right there in the corner. That's going to be at least a double. And nice piece of hitting there by San Juan to get this inning going.
Now batting, number 69, the catcher.
Here's Bob Marley. 1 on, no out. And that is going to be first ball. Wind up, there's a pitch, and that's going to be a shot right in the same spot. That's going to get down. Yes, it is going to get down, and that's going to get a score. Marley going into second, and he is going to be safe there, and that ties the ball game at 2-2. What a piece of hitting by Bob Marley. Here comes Dusty Crust, and that is going to be a strike right there. Wind up, there's a pitch, and there's going to be a shot to shortstop, but Brown's got it, and he's going to get that first out of the inning. But that does some damage, though, as it moves Marley over the third. And here comes Charlie Bubblegum. Wind up the pitch, and that is going to be a high fly ball to left field, but will that be enough to try to score anybody? No, it will not. Wise decision there by Marley to stay at third. And here comes Ricardo Saragosa to try to make something happen. You got a runner on third, 2 outs. All you need is a base hit, and Saragosa hits this to deep left, but that is going to stay in the park, as that is going to be the last out of the inning. And it is tied up 2-2.
Now batting, number 23, the first baseman.
And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Dong Mattingly coming up to the plate, and that's going to be the first strike of the at-bat. The windup, and that's a shot to third, but what a catch there by Crust. What a snag. And now it's going to be Roger Chambers coming up, and that is going to be a high ball one. Here comes Saragosa with the next pitch, and that is going to be a strike right there on the right-hand side. There's a foul out of play, trying to curve that thing back in. There's ball two, so 2-2 count. And that's full count. Wind up and a pitch, and that is a swing, and that's going to be a deep shot to center field. Back he goes, and that is out of here. What a shot to deep center field, and the Steamers adding more runs to them. Man, I'm telling you, home run central here. And that's going to bring up Travis Bickle. What a shot by Chambers. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that's going to be ball one. And there's a 1-1 count. Evens it up. There's a pitch, and that's ball two. Here's a pitch, and that's a shot to the shortstop, but he will scoop that right up and get the second out of the inning. As Jackson Brown comes up to the plate, 0 for 1 in the game so far. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's a foul out of play. That's going to be inside, ball one. And that's straight down the middle, but that is going to be picked up by Charlie Bubblegum, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. More damage has been done again. San Juan gets a run in the top of the fourth. Cleveland comes back with a run of their own, and it's 3-2. So we are now at the top of the order. Joey Phillips has got to get something going here. He is 0 for 2 today. And right when I say it on cue, Joey Phillips gets a shot in between third and short, and that is going to be a base hit.
Now batting, number 22.
And here comes Jamie Borquez. Here's the windup, and that's going to be a shot right up the middle. Almost takes out Barry Steakfries, and that is going to be a base hit. So San Juan trying to build something here. They got some ducks on the pond for Trent Williams. Here we go. Pitch, and that is going to be up high, ball one. Steakfries looking focused, and that's going to be a shot to center field. That's going to get by. That's going to get by Chumbawamba. He's going to be home right there, and that's going to round third and head home again. That's going to take the lead. What an at bat for San Juan, and they come back and take the lead 4-3. Nice piece of hitting. And here comes Biscuit Basher. And that's another shot by Biscuit Basher into center field. And that is going to get another run and a double for Biscuit Basher, as it's now 5-3 San Juan. A lot of people are voting for San Juan to win this series, even though they are the 4 seed. But they're showing right now why they have a shot. And there's a ground ball. And he's going to go to third with it. Gutsy call right there, but he gets it, make it happen, and that's an out. So you got 1 on, 1 out. Bob Marley at the plate. Here's the windup, and that is high for ball 1. And there's ball 2. And there's a steal. Will Thermos get him? And he is safe. Good move by the Cazadores. And there's a shot to short, but that is going to be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up the 7th batter, Dusty Crust. Here's the windup, and that's going to be a shot to second base. Takes a weird hop, but Willie Mays Hayes gets it no problem, and that is going to be the end of the inning. So San Juan puts up a 3 spot thanks to a home run, or thanks to a few runs actually, and that's going to be 5-3. Thermos Monsoon up to the plate. And that's going to be strike 1 for Monsoon. And that's ball 1, so 1-1 count here. Saragosa scratches his ass, and he releases the pitch. And that is just outside ball 2. And that's going to be a pop-up to shallow left. And it looks like the shortstop will take that one, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes Chris Rizzo. He had a home run and 2 RBIs earlier. And that's a shot, and that's right off Dusty Crust's foot. But it's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be 1 on with 1 out. And Barry Steak Fries coming up to the plate. And he's actually going to be taken out of the game. Not a bad call. Big Country coming in. And Big Country swinging that big stick to left field, but that ain't going to do anything, as that's going to be a pop fly, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And we are back at the top of the order. Willie Mays Hayes up at the plate. Let's see if he can make something happen. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He shouldn't even be swinging at that something up high. That was strike 1. There's ball 1 right there. Should be a 2-0 count, but it's not. Just outside, 2-1. And there's a steal. Are they going to get the steal? And they are not, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. And Randy Johnson's going to come into relief here for the Steamers. So right now we got Bubblegum, Saragosa, and Joey Phillips will be the 3 batters this inning. Here's Charlie Bubblegum, 1 for 2. And that's going to be a strike. And that's a foul ball. Johnson had a pretty decent season in relief. And that is going to be called strike 3, batter out. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Saragosa. Here's a wind up the pitch and that big sweeping curve. But that's going to be a ground ball to Willie Mays Hayes. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Or, I'm sorry, second out of the inning. My fault, second out. So here's a wind up the pitch to Joey Phillips. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to get a runner on with 2 outs. Here comes Jamie Borquez, 2 for 2. And that's a shot to center field. That's going over his head. That's going to be some extra bases, folks. Let's see if we can get him home. He's going to round third and head to the plate. Is there going to be a throw? There is, and that is not in time, as it is now 6-3. Cazadores. Trent Williams coming up to the plate. And that's going to be foul ball to the right side. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be another foul ball. And that's going to be a shot over to shortstop, but that is going to be scooped up, thrown over to Dong, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. Cazadores get a run, and it is now 6-3 going into the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order for the Steamers, and Willie Mays Hayes taking ball 1. And there's a wind up the pitch, and that is going to be ball 2. And that's foul out of play. 2-1 count. And that's going to be a shot, and that is diving, but that is not going to happen right in the gap, as Willie Mays Hayes is going to round first and head to second. And that's a good start right here for Cleveland. Here in the 6th, they need to get some runners on base, get their power bats to work. And here comes one of those power bats now, Kevin Chumbawamba, to the plate. And that is going to be a swinging strike. Wind up the pitch, and that is a foul out of play. 0-2 count. And that is a pop-up right there to shallow center. Charlie Bubblegum under it. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes Dong Mattingly 0 for 2. He needs to get out of that slump, or he needs to get out of bed with Darla and try to get some hits here. And that is going to be strike one. Wind up, and that's going to be foul out of play. And wow, he just stood there looking still. I don't know if he was thinking about Darla with a box of chicken or what, but strike three called. Didn't even take the bat off his shoulder. And now it's going to be Rogers Chambers. Hits a hit right off across his glove, and that's going to get a single right there. That's going to be an error on the third baseman.
Number 29, the left fielder.
And here comes Travis Bickle. And wow, what a play there by Charlie Bubblegum to get the third out. And it is 6-3 going into the seventh.
Now batting, number 41, the right fielder.
And that is going to be a pop-up here to shortstop. Jackson Brown under it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 28, the left fielder.
Here's a wind-up to pitch, and that is going to be a shot to shortstop, and that is going to be stopped once again. Good play there by the shortstop, and that is going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 69.
Here comes Bob Marley. Wind up the pitch, and that is going to be strike one called. There's that curve again by Randy Johnson. Here's the wind up to pitch. It is 2-1. Here's the wind up, 2-2 count. And that is strike three called out, and that is going to end the inning. We are here in the bottom of the seventh. The score is 6-3 San Juan.
Now batting, number 6, the shortstop.
And that is foul out of play. Here's a windup, and that is going to be a shot to first base. Trent Williams scoops it up, but that is going to be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
And here comes Thermos Monsoon.
the catcher.
Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be a shot right down the line. And that is going to be an out. And that is the second out of the inning.
Number 9, the right fielder.
And there's a shot to left field. That is deep back to the wall, but that is going to be a third out of the inning. And Cleveland just cannot get anything going, as it is still 6-3 ball game going into the top of the eighth.
Now batting,
Up to the plate, Dusty Crust 0 for 3 in the game. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be a foul back behind the plate. Wind up the pitch, and that is another foul ball. Let's see if he can straighten it up here. And that is going to be ball one. And there's ball two. Will he get ball three? Nope, he will not. He'll get strike three called, though, and that is the first out of the inning. And here comes Charlie Bubblegum.
the second baseman.
Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's going to be a shot to short, but that will be caught, and that is the second out of the game. And now here comes Ricardo Saragosa. He will be subbed in for Dwight Schrute, the assistant to the regional manager, up to the plate. And there's a strike one call. Wind up the pitch, and that is a shot. The reserve Lackawanna County Sheriff doesn't get past the mound, and that is going to be the third out of the inning, as Schrute will be subbed for Carter Williams coming in to be the relief pitcher. So Randy Johnson at bat will probably see a sub, I would imagine.
Now batting, number 51,
And it is going to be Ronnie Digler. Ronnie Digler up to the plate. And there's strike one call. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be just inside ball one. And that is going to be high and outside ball two. And that is foul out of play. And that is another foul ball out of play. And there's a shot to second base. Bubblegum snatches it up, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes Willie Mays Hayes, 1 for 3 with a double. Here's the wind up, and that is foul out of play. And that's going to be shot to short, and that's going to be scooped up, and there's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Kevin Chumbawamba.
the center fielder.
Chumbawamba, 2 outs. And that's a foul ball out of play. Oh, maybe not out of play. And that's actually going to be the third out of the inning. Nice play behind the plate there by Bob Marley. And we're going to see Rick Vaughn the second come in.
Now batting, number 6, the center fielder.
And that's going to be a shot right there into center field, and that's going to be a base hit for the Cazadores.
Now batting, number 22, the shortstop.
And here we go, the windup. And that is going to be strike one called up high. And there's going to be a shot to center field. But that is going to be picked very quickly here, as that is going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes Trent Williams, 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. He's got 2 RBIs, though. Let's see what he can do. And there's a ball just outside. And there's over there, and that's going to be turn 2 here, and that is going to double play for the Steamers, and they get out of the inning. We are going to the bottom of the ninth. 3, 4, and 5 hitters. This is how you want to end the ball game if you're Cleveland, and Dong is going to be up at the plate. 3 outs, 3 chances. Here's the windup, and that is just inside. He tried to hit it right in the Dong, but he didn't get it. And that's a fair ball over on the left field side. That is going to be extra bases, no doubt about it. Dong round first and head second. He rounds second, but he looks, but he's not going to go to third. He stays there a second, and that is how you want to start this inning. Roger Chambers already has a home run today. Let's see what he can do. Here's the windup, and that is foul out of play. Here's the windup again, and that is just inside. 1-1 count. And that's going to be a shot to left center field. That's got no chance at all. That is going to be an out. And he does tag up and go to third, and he is safe, and that is going to bring up Travis Bickle. Here's wind up, and that's a shot right in between his legs, and that is going to score the Dongster. And it is now 6-4. The Steamers got something cooking here. And here comes Jackson Brown, the shortstop, to try to get runner around. But that's not going to happen with that kind of hit. That's going to be a shot to shallow center. And they're down at their final out. Thermos Monsoon, we know he can hit for power. Can he do it? Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's foul out of play. Here's the wind up the pitch, and there's strike 2 call. He's down to his last strike here. Wind up, and that's a shot to third, but that is going to be the final out of the ball game, and the Cazadores take game 1, 6-4. This game was a little bit back and forth. You thought the Steamers might have had a good opportunity to jump up, but they just could not do enough. And there are the stats, as you can see. 2 RBIs for Basher and Williams. Great games. Chambers with a home run, Rizzo with a home run. But for the Steamers, it just was not enough. Barry Steak Fries, 5 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. Zaragoza gets the win, 7 innings, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout. Randy Johnson actually pitched pretty well, getting 3 strikeouts in 3 innings. And there is the players of the game, Biscuit Batcher, Jamie Borquez, and Trent Williams. And we are going to get game 2 ready. We'll take a small break, but we'll be right back here on the BHB Network. This is your play-by-play announcer, Donnie Dickshot. right. So we are back. Game 2 will be starting here in a few. Looks like Richards is going to get the start. Looks like it's going to be the same lineup as well. So Richards is going to be the Game 2 starter for the Cazadores. And then Chet Stedman is going to be the Game 2 starter for the Cleveland Steamers. And let's take a look at that steamy lineup. As you can see there, Hayes, Chumbawamba, Mattingly, Chambers, Bickle, Brown, Monsoon, Rizzo, and Stedman. Let's see what Chetzer can do. Coming up next, here, Game 2 in Cleveland. Coming right up. And welcome back, everybody, to Cleveland Game 2, the Steamers and the Cazadores. Cazadores took Game 1, 6-4, and we are going to get right into the hot, steamy action as Joey Phillips making his way to the plate.
Number 6, the center fielder.
Here's the windup, the first pitch from Stedman. That is just a bit outside, ball 1. And there's a shot right off of Stedman's glove, but Willie Mays Hayes is going to scoop that up and get the first out of the inning. And it is going to be Jamie Borquez coming up to the plate. And there's a hot shot right there, but Stedman getting his big butt off the mound, and he's going to get that out. And now it's going to bring up Trent Williams. Here's the windup, here's the pitch, and that is high and outside, ball 1. Stedman getting that good old ass scratched, and here's the windup, the pitch, and that is going to be low, but it is going to be strike 1. Just a bit outside for ball 2. And there's a swing, and that's going to be right to Willie Mays Hayes, and that is going to get the third out of the inning. And the Cazadores get nothing across, and the Steamers have got to jump out ahead if they want to win this ballgame. Richards getting her ass scratched, and now it's going to be Willie Mays Hayes at the plate. And there's a sweeping curve, but that is going to be ball 1. There's a fastball up high, and that is going to be ball 2. Or strike 1, I'm sorry. That is ball 2. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is a swing. Terrible swing, but that's going to get the first out of the inning. And here comes the chumpster, Kevin Chumbawamba. And that is going to be outside, ball 1. And there's a swing by Chumbawamba, but that is going to be foul, out of play. And that's going to be a hot shot to Richards, but she'll scoop it right up and get the second out of the inning. And here comes Dong Mattingly. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be a pop up to right to short. And hopefully for Dong's sake, he'll turn this game around. Like I said before, I think he's got too much Darla on his mind. And we're going to head into the second inning as Biscuit Basher comes up to the plate. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is high for ball 1. And that is going to be strike 1 called down low with that nice little curve by Stedman. And that's going to be foul ball out of play. And that is going to be ball 2. And that is going to be a hot shot right there to Willie Mays Hayes, but he'll scoop it up and get the first out of the inning. And here comes Patrick McKinstry. Here's the windup, and that is going to be foul out of play to the left side. Here's the windup, and that is foul out of play to the right side. And that's going to be a shot to third. But that is going to be scooped up, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Bob Marley. And there's a shot to right field. But that is going to stay in play, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. And we're going to be at the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Chambers, Bickle, and Brown right here in the bottom of the second.
Number 18. The
Here
third
comes Roger Chambers, the third baseman. Here's the windup, and that is a swing, but that is going to be foul out of play. 0-1 count. And that is down low for ball one. Here's the windup to pitch by Richards, but that's going to be a high shot to Crust. And as he gets the ball, and that is going to be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here comes the ghost, Travis Bickle, up to the plate. And that's a foul out of play. 0-1. And there's a shot to right field. That could get down, but it is not. That is the second out of the inning. And here comes Jackson Brown.
Number 6. The shortstop.
Jackson Brown, the shortstop. And that's just inside ball one. And that's going to be foul out of play. 0-1 count. And that's going to be a shot to center field. Is he going to get to it? And no, he is not. He misses the ball off the dive. Joey Phillips misses the ball, and that is going to be a double right there for Jackson Brown. Good piece of hitting right there. Kind of got that tail at the end there, and I think that's what maybe Phillips misjudged. But that's going to bring up the always dangerous Thermos Monsoon. That is going to be down for ball one. And it was also ball two probably, but he swung it, and now it's 1-1 count. That is a 2-1 count now after low and inside. Here's a windup, and that pretty much in the same spot, but she gets the break, and that's a 2-2 count. Here's a swing and a hit, and that's going to be right to first, and Trent Williams making a great dive as he gets the third out of the inning. Score is still tied 0-0 going into the third.
Now batting. Number 57. The third baseman.
Here is Dusty Crust making his first plate appearance of the game. And that is going to be a foul out of play. That is going to be an 0-2 count now, and here comes the pitch, and that is going to be swung, but that is foul out of play as well. There's the pitch, and that is ball one just inside. Here's the pitch, and that is ball two. So 2-2 count. And there's a shot to second base, but William Mays Hayes scoops it up and makes the first out of the inning. And here comes Charlie Bubblegum.
36. The second baseman.
Here comes Charlie, so he's going to swing, and that is, no, he's not going to swing, actually, and that's going to be strike one called. But there's a swing, and that's going to be right to Brown, and that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 33. The pitcher.
And here comes the pitcher, Jade Richards. Let's see what she can do. And that is going to be foul out of play. Already an 0-2 count. She's got to get a swing here, and that's going to be a swing, but that is a foul ball. Still 0-2. And there's strike three call. Chad Stedman gets the K, and the inning is over. We're going to go into the top of the bottom of the third. It's going to be Rizzo, Stedman, and then back at the top with Willie Mays Hayes.
Number 9. The right fielder.
Here comes Rizzo. He got a home run in the last game. And there's a shot to left field. They're arguing who's going to get to it, and I think it's going to be the shortstop as he makes the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 32. The pitcher.
Here comes Chet Stedman. Let's see if you learned anything from Henry Rowan-Gardner. But that's going to be foul out of play. And there's a shot to left field, but that is going to be caught, and that is the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Number
Willie Mays Hayes steps up. He's 0 for 1. That is just inside for ball one. Here's the wind up, the pitch, down low, ball two. Here's the pitch again, and that's going to be a shot to Crust, but Crust has it, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. So nothing happening yet. One hit in this ball game total, and we are now in the top of the fourth, at the top of the order with Joey Phillips.
Number 6. The center fielder.
Here's the wind up, the pitch, and that is going to be a shot to left field, but that is going to be caught by Bickle, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 22. The shortstop.
Here comes Jamie Borquez. Here's a wind up the pitch, but that's going to be a shot to second, and Willie Mays Hayes gets it, and that will be the
Now batting.
next out of the inning.
Number 28. The first
2 out now. Trent Williams on. That is called strike down low and away. Don't know about that one, but he gets the call. 1-1 count now. Here's a pitch, and that is another questionable call. Strike two. And that is strike three, batter out. I feel bad for Williams there because he got 2 bad calls, I think. But it doesn't matter now. We're in the bottom of the fourth with the man, Kevin Chumbawamba, coming up to the plate.
The center fielder.
Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is going to be called strike. 0-1 count. And that's going to be strike 2 call. And that's going to be foul out of play. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that is called strike 3. Didn't even swing, nothing. Just looked at it as it came in, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Here comes Dong Mattingly. And that's a shot to center field. Back goes Phillips, but that is going to be the out. That's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 18, the third baseman.
Here comes Roger Chambers. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that is foul ball out of play as well. And that is strike 3 call. And that's going to end the fourth. So we are going to the fifth inning. Basher, McKinstry, and Marley
Now batting,
due up.
number 41, the right fielder.
So here comes Basher. And that's going to be a shot to right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Beautiful piece of hitting there by Biscuit Basher. Once again, he has proven this season that he is one of the better hitters in the BHB. And here comes Patrick McKinstry. Ooh, trying to get a bunt there, but no go. That's just an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a pop-up to right field. And that's going to be an out. That pitch out makes me think that the Steamers are thinking about that he might steal, so let's keep an eye on that and see if they try to. Here comes Marley at the plate. That's going to be ball 1. Here's the windup, and that is going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. Here's the windup, and that's going to be a shot to left field. Bickle is going to call it off, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. If you're the Cazadores and you want to do a hit and run, this might be the time.
Number 57, the third baseman.
Here comes Dusty Crust. Wind up, and that is going to be called strike. Some questionable calls again. And there's that steal. Monsoon with the throw, and that is going to be safe. That's a good situational play there by the Cazadores. 1-2 count now. Let's see if he can do something with it. And that's a shot to left field. Bickle's going to get under it, and that's going to be the final out of the inning. Nothing happening for the Cazadores. Still nothing.
Now batting, number 29, the left
Here.
fielder.
Here comes the ghost up to the plate. And that is called ball 1. That is ball 2. That is ball 3. Pitch one down the middle, Richards. And foul out of play. 3-1 count. And that is strike 2. Now it's a full count to Bickle. And that's a shot, and what a snag by Charlie Bubblegum. What a snag. Good play there by the second baseman. Here comes Jackson Brown. That's going to be a hot shot to Crust. But he's got it, scoops it up, and that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14, the catcher.
Here comes Thermos Monsoon. Here's the windup, and that is just inside ball 1. And there is foul out of play. 1-1 count. And that is high, ball 2, so 2-1 count. And 2-2 count, he evens it up. And look at that pitch right there. Thermos Monsoon looking, and that was the third call strike of, and that is going to end the inning. I'm telling you, some questionable calls. I don't know if the umpire just wants to get out of Cleveland. I don't blame him. I'd rather go to the beaches of San Juan anyway. But here is Charlie Bubblegum up to the plate. Here's the windup, and that is going to be a shot to center field. Chumbawamba has no way of diving to that thing, and that's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, number 33, the pitcher.
So here comes Richards to the plate. Let's see if she can help her own cause. And I'm going to say no, as that's going to be a pop up to center. Chumbawamba under it, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. If they're going to do anything, now's the time for Joey Phillips
The center field.
to do something. Here's a wind up to pitch by Stedman, and that's a shot, but what a snag by Roger Chambers, showing he can actually field. He actually has a glove. What a play by Roger Chambers, because that was easily a base hit. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and there's a steal. They're going to get him. And no, they are not. They are safe as second. And that is just inside, ball 2, 2-1 count. There's the pitch, and that's going to be a shot. Look at Chambers again with the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. Beautiful defensive work there by Chambers in that inning to save a couple of hits, maybe even a run. And now we are going into the bottom of the 6th. Chris Rizzo coming up to the plate. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that is going to be strike 1 call. Low, ball 1, 1-1 count. 2-1 count. And that's a hit to Trent Williams. He's going to have to toss it to Richards, and that is going to get the first out of the inning. And here comes Chet Stedman. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that's a ground ball to Bubblegum, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And we are back at the top of the order. Willie Mays Hayes 0 for 2 in the ball game. We'll see if he can turn it around here, and that's going to be first called strike 1. There's a windup. That's a 1-1 call. That is a 1-2. And now he evens it up 2-2. Here's a wind up the pitch, and that is going to be a shot to left center field. That's going to be extra bases. They got to get to it. Come on, Phillips, run, Forrest, run. And he's going to get that ball finally. And he is going to stop at second base. What a nice hit there by Willie Mays Hayes. A 2-out rally. Let's see if they can do anything with it. You always have the very dangerous Chumbawamba up to the plate. He's not just a one-hit wonder, everybody. Here we go. There's the pitch, and that is ball 2. 2-0 count to Chumbawamba. 3-0 should see a pitch here. Payoff pitch. And that is ball 4. And that's going to bring up Dong Mattingly. This is a big moment in the game here. 2 on, 2 outs. Dong Mattingly at the plate. Use the power of Darla, Dong. Use the power of Darla. And that's a shot deep to left field, but that is going to stay in the park. And that is the third out of the inning. Oh, such a heartbreaking at bat there for Dong Mattingly. Usually Mr. Clutch. Didn't happen that at bat. And now here we are. The Cazadores coming back up. Here comes Trent Williams. He was at plate earlier, but he was, whatever. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be foul out of play. Actually, no, it's not. There may be a play on this. And nope. Good effort by Chambers, though. There's a pitch, and that's a sharp shot to Dong, but that's foul. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a shot to Chambers, but he's got it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Here comes Biscuit Basher. Biscuit Basher with one swing can turn this game around for sure. We've seen it before. And there's a shot to right to Willie Mays Hayes. Not going to happen at this at bat, and that's the second out. And here comes Patrick McKinstry, 0 for 2. There's a pitch, and that is, it looked outside, but that is a strike 1. There's a swinging strike 2. It's an 0-2 count very quickly. And there's a shot up the middle, and that's a base hit for McKinstry. That's a hell of a piece of hitting. After getting that stupid call again for strike 1, comes back, stays focused, and knocks one right straight at the gut. And here comes Bob Marley. That is foul out of play. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's going to be a pop fly to left. Bickle coming under it, but that's going to end the inning. We are now going into the bottom of the 7th. The score is still tied 0-0. Let's see what we can do.
Now batting, number 18, the third baseman.
Here's Roger Chambers. Let's see if he can do with the bat what he's been doing with his glove. And that's going to be a foul out of play. 0-2 count to Chambers, and that's going to be fouled. Dusty Crust trying to get to it, but no, he does not get to it. Here's the 0-2 count. Ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Even it up. And there's a shot by Chambers, and that's going to be bobbled by Crust. That may be his 4th error of the series. And that gets a base hit, and here comes the ghost Travis Bickle, the former owner of the Medina Sod. You're asking who the Medina Sod is? Nobody knows. Here's a bunt situation. Bickle laying down the bunt. Shocking move by the 5th batter, Travis Bickle, and that gets a runner in scoring position. Good heads-up play by the Ghost. And there's a pop-up back behind the plate. Bob Marley getting out of the squat, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Thermos Monsoon. 1 on, 2 outs. Can he do something? And he does. That's a shot to right field. Back goes, and that is out of here. Darla's jumping crazy. What a shot by Thermos Monsoon. 446-foot dong shot. That's what I would call a dick shot. And that is going to take the lead 2-0. Wow. He used the power of the Campbell soup on that one. Man. Whew. What a shot by Monsoon, and that's the end of the inning. But good Lord, what a shot by Monsoon. Right when he needed to, when the Steamers needed some offense, the catcher comes up with the big play. Cazadores have got to answer now, 2-0 Cleveland, and here comes Dusty Crust. Strike 1 call. And that's going to be a big hit for Dusty Crust to get the inning started for the Cazadores.
Now batting number 36, the second baseman.
Here comes Charlie Bubblegum. Here's a windup, and that is going to be called strike 1. Here's a windup pitch, and that's going to be a shot also to right field. Back he goes, but it looks like it's going to be playable, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. And that was pretty close. I can see Richard coming out of the game, and Richard does come out of the game. Nick Rosas is coming in. And there's a steal attempt, and that is going to be an out. That was just a given. Thermos Monsoon. And that's going to be a shot right there, and Dong's going to scoop it up, give it. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. Froyo Zen is going to come in relief here in the bottom of the 8th. You got Stedman, Hayes, and Chumbawamba due up.
Now batting number 32, the pitcher.
Chad Stedman staying in. Not surprised by this call. And that's a fair ball. Dusty Crust making a dive. Will he get him? No, he will not. And that is a good piece of hitting there by Chad Stedman.
Number 3, the second baseman.
Now he's got to put the jacket on that every pitcher wears when they're out on the base paths. And there's a shot by Willie Mays Hayes. That's going to be going to left field. That's going to get Stedman going around and heading to third. And he is going to be safe at third. Willie Mays Hayes getting the second. And all of a sudden, the Steamers, hang on a second. You got 2 on, nobody out, and your heart of the order coming up, Kevin Chumbawamba. There's ball 1 to the Chumpster. And that's a foul out of play. Maybe not out of play. Dusty Crust going to get to it, actually, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Big out there for San Juan. Here comes Dong Mattingly. Step up, Dong, and do something. And look at what he does. He steps up. What a shot by Dong. That's going to get 2 runs in. That's going to extend this lead 4-0. And I guarantee you right now, Darla just threw all of her chicken out of the box at that hit. Beautiful hit by the Dongster. And that's going to bring up Rogers Chambers. Ground ball to Trent Williams. He's going to scoop that up and make the second out of the inning. Mattingly moving over to third, and now it's time for the Ghost up to the plate. Here's the windup, the pitch, and that's going to be a shot by Bickle. That's going to be the left center field. They're going to call him off, but that's going to end the inning. Oh, wait a minute. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Oh, my God. Joey Phillips dropped the ball, and now it makes it 5-0. Oh, my gosh. Like, I can't even describe this play right now. Oh, my God. Wow. How did that happen? Joey, you're 0 for 3 and you made that kind of error. Not good, brother. Not good at all. Come up to the plate, redeem yourself, my man. Top of the 9th. You only got 3 chances. And that's going to be foul out of play. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a shot to Dong, and that's going to be the first out of the ball game there. And here comes Jamie Borges. Joey Phillips actually pulled a hamstring on there. I don't blame him. I think he pulled it when he dropped that ball. And that's going to be the second out of the game. Last chance for the Cazadores. And this one, Trent Williams coming up to the plate. Can he keep this game alive? And it's called strike 1. Chad Stedman going for the complete game masterpiece. And that's going to be a shot to Jackson Brown, and that is going to end this ball game, everybody. What a pitching performance by Chad Stedman. The Steamers split the series. They take game 2 with a score of 5-0. Chad Stedman, 4 hits, complete game in this beautiful ordeal. Dong Mattingly, 2 RBIs. Thermos Monsoon with that big moon shot, 2 RBIs. Gave up 4 hits. Chad Stedman did. What a pitching performance. 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts only, a lot of ground balls. Rogers Chambers should get player of the game as well for having a great defensive performance. But it's going to go to Chet Stedman. It's going to go to Thermos Monsoon. And Jay Richards, all for what it's worth, actually did pitch a really good game. 4 hits, 2 earned runs. So we are going to take a small little break here, but we'll be back with game 3. I got to hop into private jet, head to San Juan, and we are going to be right back here on the BHB World Series, the Battle of the Bartolo. All right, I had to get that fresh caviar off the plane. All right, I am back in the broadcast booth. We are in San Juan. We're ready for game 3. Been a really good series so far. kind of how I expected this to go. And we're going to look at the lineup here real quick for the visiting team, the Steamers. And it's pretty much going to be the exact same, except Nuke Lelouch is going to get to start in Game 3 for the Steamers. Let's hope that Lelouch can give out a pitching performance similar to Chet Steadman. And here in a minute, we'll take a look at the lineup for the Cazadores. And let's go ahead and take a look at that lineup for the home team, the San Juan Cazadores. Pretty much the exact same lineup, but Simpson is going to get to start today for San Juan in Game 3. Should be a pretty good game. You know, usually when you hear playoff performances at World Series, Game 3 is always a pivotal game, especially when you split the series. So let's see who has the advantage, who can take the advantage here in Game 3. Obviously, Cleveland normally doesn't play well at home. They usually play better away, so this could be an advantage for Cleveland being in the sunny beaches of San Juan. So let's see what we can do here. And up next is Game 3 of the Bartolo. And here we go. You can see the lineup right there. Cleveland is going to be up first here. William A. Hayes stepping up to the plate here in beautiful San Juan. And here's the wind up to pitch, and that is going to be a shot to the shortstop. That's going to be picked up, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes Kevin Chumbawamba. Here's the wind up, here's the pitch, and that is low and away, or low and inside, actually, ball 1. And that's going to be low again, ball 2. 2-0 count to Chumser. And that's a shot to right side. Trent Williams dives and misses it, but Bubblegum secures it and makes a nice little play there to get to second out. And here comes Dong Mattingly. Last at bat, he clinched that game pretty much with 2 RBIs in that final at bat, but right here he does not do crap. Hits it right back up to Simpson, and that is going to end the inning. And here comes San Juan. Listen to that home crowd. Here's the windup, here's the pitch, and that is going to be inside, ball 1 for Lelouch. That slider is dangerous. It's 2-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be 2-2 count now. And that is going to be full count for Phillips. And there's a shot to second. William A. Hayes scoops it up and throws it to Mattingly, and that is going to be the first out of the ball game. And here comes Jamie Borquez. Here's the wind up to pitch, and that's a shot right to the pitcher. Lelouch picks it up, makes the out right there, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Trent Williams. Here's the wind up to pitch to Williams, and that is high, ball 1. Wind up the pitch, and that's going to be a shot to right field. Back he goes, and that is gone. Home run here for Trent Williams. Just hits it across the pole there, and that is going to be the first run of the ball game for the Cazadores. And here comes Biscuit Basher. See if he can do something else. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball. Here's the windup, and that is going to be a shot to right center field. Back goes Chumbawamba. Could it be? It is. Back-to-back home run shots for the Cazadores. Williams and Biscuit Basher hitting solo jacks 430 feet, and that is going to be a 2-0 game for the Cazadores as they get off to the red-hot start. And here comes McKinstry. Can he make it 3 for 3 with home runs? Let's see here. No, he does not, and Lelouch is going to pick that up and get the inning over, but the damage has been done in this one as well. 2 hits, 2 solo shots by Williams and Biscuit Basher. And now it's going to be the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Steamers.
Number 18, the third baseman.
And here comes Chambers, and that's going to be low. But wow, that is a strike one call. I think we got the same umpire that we did in Cleveland. And there's a shot to second, but that's going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes the ghost, Travis Bickle. And that's going to be a hit right to the pitcher, and that is going to be the out. I think these pitchers don't want anybody else fielding anything, so they're just taking all of it. Here comes Jackson Brown, and that's going to be ball way outside, ball one. And that's going to be a hit to left field. And that's going to stay in the ballpark because that's going to be the third out of the inning. Quick 1, 2, 3 inning, and that's going to bring up Bob Marley.
Now batting, number 69, the catcher.
Here comes Bob Marley. Wind up, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a shot right over second base. Willie Mays Hayes in the grass, and he will get that one for the first out.
Now batting, number 57, the third baseman.
Here comes Dusty Crust. Wind up, and that's going to be outside for ball one. There's a pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball. 1-1 count. 2-1 count now to Crust. And that's going to be a ground ball. Chambers will get that, scoop it up, and make the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 36, the second baseman.
And here comes Charlie Bubblegum. And that's going to be a shot to right field, but that's going to be right to the right fielder, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. No hits coming across for Cleveland. It is still 2-0 San Juan.
Now batting, number 14, the catcher.
Here comes Thermos Monsoon's been playing pretty well in the World Series so far. Strike one call. And now it's quick 0-2. And 1 pitch, 2 pitch, 3 pitch. He is out. And now it's going to bring up Chris Rizzo. Here's a windup, but that's going to be a shot right to the pitcher again. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Nuke Lelouch. There's a pitch, and that's going to be strike one call. 1-1 count. That's going to be 2-1 count now. And now it's even up 2-2. And that's going to be a hit right to the shortstop, and that should end the inning as the Cazadores get out of a jam. Not really, because they didn't get any hits. And it's going to be 2-0 still. Simpson, Phillips, and Borquez due up.
Number 5, the pitcher.
Thomas Simpson already given up 2 runs. Let's see if he can help his own cause here. And that's going to be a hit. Oh, no, it is not. Great play by Jackson Brown. Great diving catch by Brown, and that's going to bring out Joey Phillips. Oh, 1 count to Phillips. And a quick 0-2. And that was way inside. And that's going to be a shot right down the third base line, but Roger Chambers, it is foul out of play. And there's a shot again, straight down first base line. That stays fair, and Dong Mattingly scoops it up for the easy out. Here comes Jamie Borquez. Inside, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. That's a good call right there, strike 1. That's a 2-1 count. Ooh, 3-1 count here. Let's see if he gets a payoff pitch. He does, but he doesn't do anything with it as Willie Mays Hayes scoops it up and gets the final out of the inning. So we are now in the 4th, 2-0 San Juan with the lead, top of the order for your Cleveland Steamers.
Now batting, number 3, the second baseman.
Here comes Willie Mays Hayes. Low, ball 1. And that's a swing, and that's going to be a gap shot right there. Willie Mays Hayes guaranteed a double. Beautiful hit there by Willie Mays Hayes. You have to pause there. And that's going to be a leadoff double. Good position here for the Steamers to try to get something going. Kevin Chumbawamba up to the plate. Here's the 1-0. And that is foul out of play. 1-1. 2-1 count now to Chumbawamba. And that's a swing. Charlie Bubblegum scoops it up. That's going to be the out, but it does advance the run of the third. And now it's going to be on Dong Mattingly. Last time he had some ducks on the pond, he was able to bring them in. Let's see if he can do it again. And he does do it again. That plane ride from Cleveland to San Juan must have been a good one. I can obviously imagine Darla up there with a fridge box full of chicken, making sure these steamers were ready to go for game 3. And here comes Roger Chambers. There's a shot to shortstop, but that's going to be a force out of 2, and the double play is going to happen. Cleveland does get a run in that 4th inning, and it is going to be 2-1. San Juan with the lead.
Now batting, number 28, the first baseman.
Here comes Trent Williams. Foul out of play. And there's a hit right up the middle for a base hit right there. Trent Williams 2 for 2 now. In these games this season for San Juan, if Trent Williams and Biscuit Basher have good games, they are usually pretty unstoppable. Let's see what Biscuit can do here. Ball up high. And there's a shot right there. Good play by Brown. He does get the 1 out at first, and that is going to bring up Patrick McKinstry.
28, the left fielder.
1 on, 1 out. McKinstry at the plate. Low and inside, ball 1. Ooh, almost hit him right there in the elbow, but that's going to be a 2-0 count. Foul out of play, 2-1. And that's a power shot right there behind the plate. Monsoon gets it, and that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 69, the catcher.
Here comes Bob Marley. Let's see what he can do. And that is going to be foul out of play. That's going to be inside, ball 1. 1-1 count to Marley. Now it's a 2-1 count. And there's a shot right to shortstop, but that's going to be scooped up by Jackson Brown, and that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning as the Cazadores hold on right there. So they are still up ahead 2-1 going into the top of the 5th.
Now batting, number 29, the left fielder.
Here is Travis Bickle. That is inside, ball 1. And that's a shot by Bickle to right field. Back he goes. Will it stay in the park? And it looks like it will. And that is the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, the shortstop.
Here comes Jackson Brown up to the plate. And that's going to be a shot to right field. Back he goes. And that is that was close, but he got to it in time. And that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. And here comes Thermos Monsoon. Ball just a bit outside, ball 1. And that's a shot to third, but Crust with the quick reaction. He knocked the crust off of that one, and that is going to be the end of the inning. 2-1, San Juan still holds the lead.
Now batting, number 57, the
Speaking of crust, let's see if he can knock the crust off the baseball here and get a base hit. And he does not. Hits it right to Roger Chambers, and that is going to be the 1st out of the inning. And here comes Charlie Bubblegum.
37, the second baseman.
Here's a windup, and that is going to be just outside, ball 1. 1-0 fastball, takes it, hits it up to the shortstop, and that is going to be the 2nd out of the inning. And here comes Thomas Simpson.
Number 5, the pitcher.
Here's the windup, and that is going to be a shot right to LaLouche, but that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing happening there for San Juan, and it is going to be Cleveland time here in the 6th.
Now batting, number 9, the right fielder.
Here comes Chris Rizzo up to the plate. And that, oh my good Lord in heaven, that is a shot. I don't even know where that thing landed. It is way out of here. A solo shot there by Chris Rizzo, his 2nd of the Bartolo, 430 feet later. Goodbye, see you later, and this game is tied at 2. What a shot there by Rizzo. He took that fastball and just hit it opposite field, showing the power that he has at shortstop. Great piece of hitting by Jackson Brown, or by Chris Rizzo, I am sorry. And here comes Luke LaLouche. A quick strikeout there for Simpson, and that's going to bring up the top of the order with Willie Mays Hayes.
The second baseman.
And that's foul out of play. And there's a shot right there by Mays Hayes, but that's going to be staying in the ballpark. That's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11, the center fielder.
Here comes Kevin Chumbawamba. Low and outside, ball one. Here's the next pitch, and that is a low or high and outside, ball two. And that's a swing and a hit right there by Chumbawamba up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit, a two-out base hit for Kevin Chumbawamba to bring up Dong Mattingly.
Now batting, number
The Donkster, 1 for 2 with a single. Here's a windup, and there's a shot right there, and that's going to be a base hit for Mattingly as well. Two-out rally going here for the Steamers. And that's going to bring up Roger Chambers. He's already hit a home run. And
the third baseman.
will he do it again? And there's a shot right there, and that's a hit up the middle again. He's trying to go home, and he is safe at the plate. Chumbawamba makes it there, and all the runners advance. That is 3-2 now. The Steamers take the lead. Bickle up at the plate. Can he keep the momentum going? Runners on the pond. Ducks on the pond, actually, and it's a 1-1 count. And look at Bickle with the shot. That's going to score one. They're going to round third. Are they going to make it 5-2? And they are going to make it 5-2. And he is safe at first. What a hit by Travis Bickle, the ghost, getting 2 RBIs. And now we're coming up to Jackson Brown. There's a foul out of play. Simpson is just, he's back to tense mode now, because I'll tell you, he's given up quite a bit of hits here, especially right up the gut. And he finally gets something done here. There's a strikeout, but the damage is done. 4 runs in the top of the 6th, and the score is now 5-2. Great hitting there by the Steamers.
Now batting, number 6, the center fielder.
Here comes Joey Phillips. Bad call right there, strike 1. Foul ball, it's a quick 0-2. Ball high, ball 1. Low and outside, counts even to 2. And there's a strike 3, swing and a miss for Joey Phillips, and he is going to go back and ride the pine as Jamie Borquez comes up to the plate. And that's a shot straight up the middle through LaLucia's legs, and that's going to be a base hit. The Cazadores is getting something going here with a runner on first with 1 out. Here comes Trent Williams. He's had a good game so far, 2 for 2 with a solo shot and a single. And there's a shot right to second base. That did a quick bounce, but it's going to turn into a double play. And that is going to end the inning for the Cazadores. And it is 5-2, Cleveland ahead.
Number 14, the catcher.
Here comes Thermos Monsoon. Needs to eat that Campbell's Chunky Soup and get something going here. And it's a 1-1 count. 2-1 count for Thermos. And that is a foul out of play. Full count now to Thermos Monsoon. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be another foul ball. Not playable. And he's going to take a walk right there. And they're going to have to do something with Simpson here. He's getting rattled.
Number 9, the right fielder.
And that just pitch right there proves it. Way outside, ball 1. And there's a shot right up the middle for Rizzo, and that's going to be another base hit. Nobody out, 2 on. I don't know if it's time, but I think it's time to pull Thomas Simpson right now. Nuke LaLucia at the plate. Here's a windup, and that's going to be a pop-up right there. That's what they needed. As Bob Marlin gets the out, that's going to be 1 away.
Now batting, number 3, the second baseman.
Here comes Willie Mays Hayes. Foul out of play. Here's a windup, and that is a swinging strike. That's an 0-2 count to Willie Mays. Foul out of play here. Let's see what he can do. And that's going to be a pop-up to shallow left. Looks like the left fielder is going to call him off, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. 2 on, 2 out, and Kevin Chumbawamba coming up 1 for 3 today with a single. If anybody can get some runners in, it'd be this guy. And I think he just did. Shot to left field. Back he goes, and that is gone. Home run, a 3-run shot for Kevin Chumbawamba. Makes this an 8-2 ball game. That's what I was just saying. If anybody can pull that off, it'd be Kevin Chumbawamba, and he just did right there. He clears the bases, and this game just got wide open.
Now batting, number 23.
Bad management calling right here so far by the Cazadores, leaving Simpson in there. They should have yanked him in inning 6. That is foul out of play for Dong Mattingly. 2-1 count here to Dong. And that's foul ball. Full count here to Dong Mattingly. Let's see what he does. And that's another foul ball. Get a quick sneeze. And that is ball 4. And they have got to pull Simpson. I mean, they have just got to.
Now batting, number 18. The
There they go, finally. Carter Williams coming out of the bullpen. And there's a steal attempt by Dong, and that is going to be safe at second for Dong Mattingly. And there's a pop up to center field by Chambers, but that is going to end the inning. The damage once again being done. 3 runs in the 8th. The past 2 innings in the 6th and the 7th, they've had 7 runs combined for the Steamers. So they were opening it wide up here. Here is San Juan. Lelouch. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball out of play. And that was an outside pitch, but he pulls it, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Cleveland is a way better road team than they are a home team, folks. So this is not surprising. Here's a windup, and Willie Mays Hayes scoops it up, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Bob Marley. And that's going to be called strike 1. Ball 1 to Marley. And that's a shot to second. Willie Mays Hayes struggles with it, but he gets it up, and that is the third out of the inning. 6 outs remain for the Cazadores in this game, and we are going to head to the 8th. Bickle, Brown, and Monsoon due up.
Now batting, number 29, the left fielder.
Here comes Travis Bickle. Foul out of play, and that's going to be an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a hit to short. And he is going to scoop that up, and there is the out. Good play there by Jamie Borges. Here comes Jackson Brown. And that's going to be low, ball 1. And there's a swing, and that's going to be an infield fly right here. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Thermos Monsoon, 0 for 2 with a walk today. Let's see what he can do. And there's a ground ball to second base. Charlie Bubblegum scoops it up, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. And we're going to move to the bottom of the 8th. 8 for Cleveland, 2 for San Juan.
Now batting, number 57, the third baseman.
Here comes Dusty Crust. Here's the windup, and that is going to be down the middle for strike 1. And Crust fouls it off. Here's the windup, and that's a big shot, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And looks at strike 3 down the middle. Got fooled right there. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to Charlie Bubblegum. That is way inside for ball 1. Here's the pitch, and then it's a hit to Willie Mays Hayes. He scoops it up, gets the easy out. 2 down for Carter Williams. Carter Williams is being substituted out. Thomas Rose is going to be the pinch hitter for the Cazadores. Let's see what he can do here. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 1. And there's a hit to Willie Mays Hayes. He's getting paid today, as that is going to be the third out of the inning. We are moving now to the top of the 9th. Froyo Zen is going to come in for the Cazadores to try to hopefully contain this offense of the Cleveland Steamers. Here comes Chris Rizzo, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. And that's a hit right to Froyo, but that's going to be a quick out. And, yeah, here comes Nuke Lelouch. Will he stay in? Nope, he's not. Big Country's going to come in and be a pinch hitter. Let's see what Big Country can do. And that's a foul out of play. Here's a wind up the pitch, and that's another foul ball. That's ball low. And that's a weak ground to the third, and Dusty Crust scoops it up, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes the top of the order, Willie Mays Hayes. 1 for 4 with a double. And that's a base hit right there. Ooh, Borquez almost gets it, hits it off the glove, and that is going to be a base hit for, actually, it's going to be an error by field judging by the score charge, and that's going to be not a hit, but it's going to be an error. Here comes Chumbawamba. And that was a terrible swing by Chumbawamba, and it's a 1-1 count. 2-1 count for Chumbawamba here. And that's a big hit by Chumbawamba up the middle, and that's going to get the runners moving here. And he's going to third, and he is safe at third. What a hustle play. And you got runners on first and third. Dong Mattingly coming up to the plate with 2 outs. Here's the windup, and that is high and outside, ball 1. And that's foul ball out of play. 1-1 count to Dong. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, and that's going to be a force to second, and that is going to end the inning. Randy Johnson's going to come in and lock this thing down, hopefully. 3 outs away from Cleveland, taking a 2-1 series lead in their quest for the Bartolo.
Now batting, number 6, the center fielder.
Here comes Joey Phillips. And that's going to be a shot to center field. Chumbawamba heading back, but that's going to stay in the park, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. And here comes Borquez. Ball 1 to Borquez. And that's going to be a pop up to shallow left field. They're all arguing who's going to get to it. But it's going to be Jackson Brown. And they're down to their final out. Trent Williams. Can he keep this game going? Let's see. Here's a wind up the pitch, and that is down below, ball 1. And there's a foul ball right there. 1-1 count to Williams. Strike 2 call to Williams, and he's in trouble. And another pitch, the exact same spot, strike 3, and the Steamers take game 3, 8-2. What an offensive performance here for the Cleveland Steamers. 7 runs in 2 innings. I mean, they really only needed 3, to be honest, because they only got 2 runs, but that's a beautiful ball game here by the Cleveland Steamers. Beautiful win there. As I stated over and over again, I mean, Cleveland is a better road team. You know, these series, they go 2-3-2, so we're going to play 3 games in San Juan, if I remember correctly. And I'm telling you, they could easily wrap this up, just depending on how they play. I mean, every time that they've played on the road, they've been a very dangerous team. And we're about, you know, it's shown. I mean, 8-2, big hits by everybody in that lineup. Let's get to the stats. So I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to let the statistician and the team kind of take a little break here right in between Game 3 and Game 4, but we will be right back here in San Juan. Actually, I think I hear a knock on the announcer booth door here. It actually looks like Darla maybe bringing me some chicken to say hello. Haven't seen her big fine butt in a long time. So I'm going to go talk to Darla for a few. I'll be right back. Right here on the BHB World Series, the chase for the Bartolo. We'll be back in a minute. No, Darla, I'm busy. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go. You're dongs now. I'll win you back, Darla. Don't worry. You can't just walk in here covered in chicken grease and me not just get all excited. Well, I won't tell if you won't tell Dong. Oh, wow. Darla, the mic's on. You got to go. See you later, baby. All right. So we are going to wrap up this game 3 here. Kevin Chumbawamba, player of the game. 3 for 5 with a home run and 3 ribbies, 2 runs scored himself. Beautiful game. Beautiful game there by the Chumpster. And we are going to get the final game of the evening going here in a few minutes. I do appreciate all the shout outs and the love that I've received so far tonight. I do appreciate it. Darla even came in and said, "What's up?" Brought me some chicken nuggets. She don't bring me full pieces of chicken because those are for her, but I get scraps, or as she calls, nuggets. So I do appreciate her. She still feels the love for me, but she knows that right now she's got her steamer panties on, so she's good. She looked like she was covered in 4 boxes worth of chicken grease, so let's take a look at the lineup here real quick. Not much changes on here. Barry Steak Fries is going to pitch game 4 here. So it looks like we may be doing a 3-man rotation here for each team. Let's take a look at the San Juan Cazadores lineup. It looks like pretty much the same from game 1. Saragosa is going to get the start here to see if he can get his 2nd win of the World Series. And here we go. I know you guys are pumped up. I'm pumped up. Game 4 from Chase for the Bartolo. Cleveland up with a 2-1 series lead. Let's go back to the stadium and check out game 4 of the BHB World Series. And here we go. San Juan's going to take the field, and Willie Mays Hayes is making his way to the plate. Here we go, the windup and the pitch, and that's going to be low and away, ball 1. Here comes Willie Mays Hayes again, and that's going to be a shot to left field, and that is going to be a out. Here comes the center fielder, Chumbawamba, and that's a shot to left field again. That one's also going to stay in the ballpark, and that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. 3 pitches, 2 outs, and here comes Don Mattingly. And 4 pitches, and it looks like it's going to be 3 up, 3 down for the Steamers. And here comes San Juan's offense. Let's see if they can actually get something going here. Joey Phillips not having a really good series so far. Let's see if he can turn it around here at game 4. And there's a shot to the pitcher, but that's going to be the 1st out of the inning. And now here comes Borquez. Steak Fries looking for redemption. And that is going to be a strike 1 call. And that's going to be a shot to left field, but that is foul out of play. Some lucky kid's going to wind up with that ball. And there's a strike 3 call, and that is the 2nd out of the inning. Here comes Trent Williams. And that's a big hit up the middle for a base hit, a 2-out single. And that's going to bring up Biscuit Basher.
Now batting, number 41, the right fielder.
Here's a windup to pitch to Basher, and that's going to be strike 1. And there's a steal attempt, but that's actually a good hit and run play by San Juan. And that's going to get Borquez over to third. Or Williams, I'm sorry, over to third.
Now batting, number 28, the left fielder.
And here comes McKinstry. First and third, 2 outs. There's a hit, and that's going to be a base hit, and that is going to get a run across the plate. And it's going to be 1-0 San Juan.
Now batting, number 69.
Good piece of hitting. He took that low and outside pitch and drove it to the opposite field. That's how they teach you in the Little League. And here comes Bob Marley. Quick 0-2 count to Marley. Ooh, almost takes a shot to the testicles. And that's going to be a ground ball right to Dong, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. 1 run comes across on 3 hits, and it is going to be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Steamers.
Now batting, number 18, the third baseman.
And here comes a pitch by Zaragoza, and that's going to be a shot to center field. Phillips going back. Will Chambers get enough? And he did. It's a home run, a solo shot for Chambers, and he puts the Steamers right back into this with a 458-yard bomb to deep center field, and that is going to tie the game up at 1.
Now batting, number 29, the left fielder.
Here comes the ghost, Travis Bickle, up to the plate, and that's going to be a shot to center field as well. But Phillips is going to get under that one, and he's going to hopefully catch that and get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, the shortstop.
Here comes Jackson Brown. Jackson, the shortstop. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's a powerful hit right there to first base, and it's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number
And now it's going to be Thermos Monsoon. Here's a windup to pitch, and that is a called strike. Beautiful pitch by Zaragoza. And there's a shot to right field, but that is going to stay in play, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. The Steamers getting a run in the top of the second, and then now the ball game is all tied up at 1.
Now batting, number 57, the
Dusty
third
Crust coming up to the plate here. Steak fries. Wind up in the pitch, and that's going to be foul out of play. Here's a wind up to pitch, and that's going to be a pop-up right behind first base. William Mays Hayes tracking it, and he is going to make the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
And here comes Charlie Bubblegum.
the second baseman.
Here's a wind up to pitch, and that's a swinging strike. 0-1 count. And that's a shot, but Rogers Chambers scoops it up, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And here comes Ricardo Zaragoza.
14, the pitcher.
And that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball a little high there, 1-1 count. And that's another swinging strike, 1-2 count to Zaragoza, and that's going to be fouled out of play. And that's going to be low, 2-2 count to Zaragoza. And that's going to be a pop fly right there to the catcher. Who's making the play? Looks like it's going to be Monsoon for the third out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9, the right fielder.
Here comes Chris, not related to Andy Rizzo in Major League Baseball. Here's the wind up, and that's going to be low and outside, ball 1. And that's a shot over Dusty Cross, and that's going to be a base hit. He's going to round first and head to second. Will they make a play at second? No, they will not. He's going to slides in there and be safe at second for a leadoff double.
Now batting, number 62, the pitcher.
Here comes Barry Steak Fries to see if he can contribute anything to this at bat, but he takes strike 1. And there's a swinging bunt right there to Zaragoza. He does get the out, but that does advance the runners. That's a big at bat there for Barry Steak Fries.
The second baseman.
Base hit's going to score a run here. And that's what Willie Mays Hayes does. Hits a shot to right center field. He's gonna round first and get the easy double right there.
Now batting,
As you bring up Kevin Chumbawamba.
the center.
As I've said before, this lineup can be dangerous. And there's a hit and right to Dusty Cross, but that's going to be the second out of the inning for Chumbawamba. And that's going to bring up Dong Mattingly.
Number 23, the first baseman.
The Dongster, 0 for 1. And might be over 2. As that's going to be a swinging hit right to short, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, the center fielder.
And we are at the top of the lineup here. Here's Joey Phillips. And that's a base hit. Maybe not. Nope. Jackson Brown scoops it up, and that's going to be the 1st out of the inning. Joey Phillips, you got to get it going, brother. You've got to get it going. Here comes Jamie Porquez. And that's going to be inside for ball 1. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's going to be called. Strike, 1-1 count. And that's going to be a swinging strike right there, 1-2 count. And that's a base hit right there for Porquez. Beautiful hit. Taking that 1-2 curve right up the middle. And now Trent Williams up to the plate. Let's see if he can do some damage, help this Cazadores team out. Here's the wind up, and that's going to be foul out of play. Good idea, though. Here's the wind up. That is foul out of play. Shouldn't have even swung at that. 0-2 count. And that's going to be a quick pop-up right behind the plate, or right behind the plate. And Thermos Monsoon's going to make that catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And here comes Biscuit Basher. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball out of play. 0-1 count, 2 outs. And that's a 0-2 now. Shouldn't have even swung at that either. And that's going to be a shot to right field. Biscuit it's going back, and this is at the wall and will be caught. Pretty close for Biscuit Basher. Almost made that a game. But nonetheless, he is out, and that's going to bring up Roger Chambers. Here's a wind up the pitch to Roger, and that's a base hit right there. Look at that beautiful swing. Hits it right in the corner. Roger easily is going to get 2, no problem. And that's a good start for the Steamers as they get a leadoff double. And here comes the ghost, Travis Bickle. And that's a base hit for Bickle. Roger's going to round 30. He's going to head home. Will this be a run? And a slide, and he is safe at home. And this is a 3-1 ball game for the Steamers. And here comes Jackson Brown. No outs, 1 on. Low and inside, ball 1. Here's the wind up the pitch. Low and inside, same spot. 2-0 count. And that's a base hit to Dusty Cross. He's going to get to 2, and it's going to turn 2 right there for the double play. Beautiful play there by the Cazadores to get 2 outs. And now here comes Thermos Monsoon. And that's a shot to right center field. Thermos Monsoon rounding first. He's going to head to 2nd. Come on, Monsoon. And that's going to be a safe at 2nd base. Good play there. He must have ate some double stuffed noodles from Campbell's Chunky Chicken Noodle Soup before he played this game to end of game 4 here to get that kind of hit. 1-0 count to Rizzo. And that's going to be a base hit right up the middle in between Zaragoza's legs. Monsoon rounds 3rd. He's going to head home. Bad throw by Phillips. And that is going to be a safe call there. And once again, Joey Phillips making a mistake in the field. That's a 4-1 advantage for the Steamers. And there's a steal right there. And he is safe on the steal attempt. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 2. That's a 1-2 count. Bad throw on that, too, by Bob Marley on the pickoff attempt. And there's a pitch, and that is a called strike 3. Barry Steakfries was looking, and that's going to end the inning. The Steamers get 2, and the score is 4-1.
Now batting, number 28, the left fielder.
Here comes McKinstry. He is locked in, so this could be a good thing. Not locked in enough, apparently, because he hits it right to Willie Mays Hayes for the 1st out of the inning. Here comes Bob Marley, 0 for 1. There's a strike 1 call. Here's a windup. That's outside. 1-1 count. And that's a hit by Bob Marley. Going deep to left. Bickle at the wall, and he will make the catch. And that gets the 2nd out. Here comes Dusty Crust. Whoa, high and inside the crust. And it's now a 1-1 count. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 count. And inside again, the crust. That's a 2-2 count. Keeping him inside the whole time, trying to jam him, and he is successful. And that's a pop-up to the foul territory, and that's going to end the inning. Score is still the same, 4-1 Cleveland.
Now batting, number 3.
Here comes William Ace Hayes, 1 for 2 with a double. Here's the pitch, and that is just outside, ball 1. Here's the windup again, just outside again, ball 2. I think he goes inside. Ooh, he did go inside, 3-0 count. Let's see the payoff pitch. Oh, no payoff pitch at all. He tried to be sneaky with it, but that did not work for Saragosa. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Here's the wind up the pitch, and that's a good pitch there, but fair ball. And that's going to advance the runner to second as they only gave 1 out.
Now batting, number 23, the first base.
Here comes Dong Mattingly, 1 on, 1 out. And that's a hard hit to the shortstop, but that is going to be picked up, and great play there by Borquez to get the out.
Number 18.
Here comes Rogers Chambers, a home run and a double today. He's had a terrific game so far. And that is foul out of play. Here's a pitch, another foul ball out of play. This is going to be a payoff pitch right here. Ooh, just outside. I was wrong. Here's the windup, and that's going to be a hit right to Charlie Bubblegum, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Strands 1, and we're going to have the score of 4-1 still.
Now batting, number 36, the second baseman.
Charlie Bubblegum up to the plate. Steak Fries pitching a really good game so far. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Just outside. 1-2 count. Foul out of play. Right off the, I don't even know what kind of sign that was. Foul ball again. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. As Saragosa now comes up to the plate. And there's a swing, and that's going to be a straight hit to Dong, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Number 6, the center fielder.
Here's the windup, here's the pitch, and that's a foul out of play. If you're looking for a VPN, Balto Occulto is a VPN to have, just in case you were curious. And that is going to end the inning for the Cazadores. Top of the 6th.
Now batting,
Here we go.
29, the left fielder.
Here's the pitch. And that is a strike call. 1-1 count to Bickle. Low and inside, 2-1. And that's a swing. Probably shouldn't have swung at that, but Crust is going to field it, and that's going to be the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, the
Here comes Jackson Brown to the plate. And that's going to be a base hit for Jackson Brown. A 1-out single. And that's going to get something started for the Steamers.
Now batting, number 14.
Here comes Thermos Monsoon, 1 for 2 with a double today. Let's see what he does. And that's a base hit right there for Thermos Monsoon. It's going to advance the runner to second, and that's going to put 2 runners on with 1 out. And you're going to have Chris Rizzo, who's been playing a really good series so far, up to the plate. Here's a pitch, and that's a pop-up and foul out of play. Here's a wind up the pitch, and another foul ball. I think he needs those supplements that are behind him there. Here's the pitch. That is going to be an infield fly, so the batter is automatically out with the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number
And here comes the pitcher, Barry Steak Fries. Here's a windup. That's going to be a called strike. Here's a windup low and outside, ball 1. Here's the wind at the pitch, and that's going to be low, but it's a called strike 2. And there's a swing, and that is going to be not a base hit. Charlie Bubblegum's going to scoop that up and get the out. No runs come across, and it's still a 4-1 ballgame.
Now batting, number 22, the shortstop.
Here we go, Borquez up to the plate. And that's going to be a base hit. Good start for the Cazadores here in the 6th as they get a sharp base hit through the gap.
Now batting, number 20,
And that's going to bring up Trent Williams. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that is going to be high and inside, ball 1. And that's going to be inside again, ball 2. And was an inside pitch, but it's going to be a line drive right to Willie Mays Hayes, and that's going to be the first out.
Number 41.
Biscuit Baxter up to the plate. I can definitely see a hit and run situation here. High and inside, ball 1. Low and inside, ball 2. And there it is. Like I told you, hit and run situation. Good piece of situational hitting there by the Cazadores. And that's going to be 1 on or 2 on with only 1 out. And here comes McKinstry. And that's a shot to right center field. Back goes, and that is gone. Home run, and this game is tied. Patrick McKinstry, 378 feet later, ties him up, and this game just got interesting. What a hit by McKinstry here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's going to bring up Bob Marley. And that's going to be a foul territory hit, but Dong Mattingly runs over there and makes the catch. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Here comes Dusty Crust. Outside, ball 1. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 for him. That's 1-1 count. Now it's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be over the head of Dong, but that's going to be a base hit. He's going to round first and head to second. It should be an easy stand-up double. Nope, not a stand-up double, but still a double nevertheless. And now it's going to be Charlie Bubblegum up to the plate. Let's see what he can do. Low, ball 1. Here's a wind-up to pitch, and that's going to be a called strike. 1-1 count to Bubblegum. And that's going to be a pop-up right there, and that should end the inning. The damage is done. This game just became interesting. 3 runs thanks to Patrick McKinstry's 3-run shot, and it is tied at 4-4.
Now batting, number 3, the second baseman.
Here comes Willie Mays Hayes. And that's going to be high, ball 1. Here's a windup, another high pitch, ball 2. And there's a payoff pitch right there, and then Willie Mays Hayes is going to take it straight up the gut for the single. That's what the Steamers needed to get something turned around in this inning here. And Kevin Chumbawamba up to the plate. And that's another base hit for the Steamers. Here we go. 2 on, nobody out, and you're going to bring up the heart of the order, Dong Mattingly, who is 0 for 3. But I have some confidence in him right here. Ooh, trying to fake us out with the bunt attempt. No good. And another bunt attempt. 2-0 count. And that's going to be a 3-0 pitch. We should see a payoff. And that's going to be 1 and 2. That's a double play. And here comes Roger Chambers, 2 for 3. That's a pitch out. They may be pitching around him in this at bat. Yep, that's what they're going to do here. They're going to intentionally walk Chambers, which I don't know if that's a smart move or not. I don't know if it's a smart move. I know Chambers has been red hot, but, you know, Bickle's 1 for 3 today. So, you know, he's got the, you know, I mean, the Ghost does have the fortitude to go ahead and try to get this base hit here, but we'll see. 0-1 count to Bickle. High and inside, 1-1 count to Bickle. Here's a pitch, and that's another foul ball out of play. 1-2. And that's in the dirt. 2-2 count. And look at this. Here we go. Oh, what a snag by Borquez, but that is going to be close, but it is a 3rd out of the inning. Good play there by Jamie Borquez to save a run, and that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So Dwight Schrute coming in here once again. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a base hit. No, it's not. Great play there by Willie Mays Hayes. He was trying to impress Angela, but that did not work for Dwight Schrute as he gets the out. Here's the windup pitch, and that is high and outside, ball 1. And that's outside again, ball 2. 2-0 count to Phillips. And that is going to be a shot behind the plate, and that is foul out of play. And that's going to be another foul ball. 2-2 count. And he just was looking at that pitch. Kind of surprised they called a third strike. It was maybe a hair inside, but nonetheless, he's going to go sit down. And Marquez with an 0-1 count. And that's going to be a shot to left field. Bickle going back to the wall, and this is, real close to the wall. I mean, that almost looked like it bounced off the wall. But Bickle making a great play and ending the inning.
Now batting, number 6, the shortstop.
And here's Jackson Brown. And that's going to be a base hit, or not a base hit, I'm sorry. That's a hit over to Trent Williams, and that's going to be an out.
Now batting, number 4.
And here comes Thermos Monsoon, a double and a single today. And there's a call, strike one. Looked a little low and outside to me, but whatever. And that low and outside pitch not being called a ball is what made that swing happen right there, folks. And that's going to be a pop out. 2 outs for Chris Rizzo. High and outside, called strike one. And that's a shot to center field. Joey Phillips has got to get on his horse, and that is off the wall. Good piece of hitting there by Rizzo, and that is going to be a safe 2-out double for Chris Rizzo.
Now batting, number 62.
Here comes Barry's take fries. Kind of surprised they don't pull him here. It's going to be high for ball one. High again for ball two. And there's a swing and a miss, strike one. And foul out of play. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a foul out of play. Here's a wind-up to pitch, and strike three swung, and that's going to end the inning. Score is still the same here in the bottom of the 8th, 4-4. San Juan coming up.
Now batting, number 28, the first baseman.
Here comes Trent Williams. And that's going to be a base hit. Oh, no, Willie Mays Hayes. What a play by Willie Mays Hayes, and that is going to be an out. Nice play by the second baseman. And Randy Johnson now coming out of the bullpen to try to lock down this Cazadore offense. Wind up the pitch, and that is a low ball one. Swing, and that's going to be hit right to Johnson, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And now it's Patrick McKinstry up at the plate. Here's a wind up the pitch, and that is low in the dirt. Ball one. There's another ball. Ooh, high and inside, but called a strike anyway. 3-1 count. Should see a payoff pitch here. And there's a full count now. And went down looking. In that situation, you've got to swing the bat. You can't just leave it on the shoulder. And that's what cost him right there. And now we are going into the 9th. Anybody's ball game right now. Willie Mays Hayes up at the plate. And Willie Mays Hayes maybe hits one out of play. No, he does not. Dusty Crust gets over there and makes the out in foul territory. And now it's going to be Kevin Chumbawamba. Here's the pitch to Chumbawamba, and that's going to be a base hit right up the gut. And that's a 1-out single for Chumbawamba. That's what the Steamers needed to get started. Get people on base, get the heart of the order coming up to hit. Dong Mattingly 0 for 4, but that doesn't mean he won't do some damage. Here's a pitch, and that is foul out of play. Here's a wind-up pitch, and another foul ball for Dong. And another foul ball for Dong. And a swing and a miss, strike three for Dong Mattingly. And now here comes Roger Chambers. 2 outs, 1 on. Roger Chambers. And that's a base hit to left field for Chambers. Nice 2-out piece of hitting right there by Chambers, and that's going to bring up Travis Bickle. 1 for 4 with an RBI. Watch the Ghost maybe do some damage. Can he do it? That's a shot to left. Going back, and he looks like he's going to make the out, and that is going to end the inning for the Steamers, and we are moving to the bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, folks. Game tied 4-4. Could the Cazadores pull it off? Here's the windup by Johnson, and that's a shot by Marley. He says, hell with this shit, we're going home. It is a solo shot, and that is the ball game. 5-4, Bob Marley, 437 feet. He just toked that thing out of here, and this thing is over. The Cazadores split the series 2-2. What a way to end it. Wow. Big hit by Bob Marley. And this game is over. The Cazadores desperately needed that victory and got a big shot right there by Bob Marley to end it. What a game. What a series so far. This is exactly what we wanted for the chase for the Bartolo. Look at those stats. Patrick McKinstry, 4 RBIs. He had a great game. Probably the player of the game, I would imagine. Let's see who the player of the game was. Roger Chambers getting the player of the game right here. 3 for 4, double and RBI. But Patrick McKinstry, though, a home run, 4 RBIs, and a run. Chris Rizzo, once again, having a terrific game. Terrific series. 3 for 4, 2 doubles and an RBI. So beautiful game. Beautiful series. This is not even close to being over yet. Game 4 is over now. We are going to be doing Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7, if necessary for any of those games, or at least Game 7, on Monday, I believe. If I'm wrong, I imagine that Dong will correct me. But I want to thank everybody tonight. This has been amazing. This is the first time I've broadcasted in a long time, so thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and we will see you on Monday for the chase for the